Flipping houses can be tough unless you're super strong like me. Those things are pretty heavy. But most people don't realize, I hope you like the dad jokes, they're all over this channel. Most people don't realize how important it is to have your project flip fully insured. There's different types of insurances for your house flip, so make sure you watch this entire segment as we sit down with our insurance agent, Matt from Weber and Grinnell, to teach you all about insuring your property flips. When it's distressed, it needs renovation.
Yeah.
So you're buying it probably vacant, needing renovation, you're putting money into it. That money makes it exponentially worth more than it actually was.
Yeah.
So if you spend $100,000, it doesn't mean the value goes up by $100,000. The value might go up by $300,000.
Right. Yeah, and again, so that's market value.
Right.
And that's what the bank cares about when you refi it in the BRRRR method. But really what, again, the insurance company cares about is after you've renovated it and now it's up to 2021 standards, right? What's that replacement cost now? What am I insuring it for at the end of that project? Mm-hmm. So the first thing, we buy is that builder's risk. We've bought the building, we've renovated it. Now the renovation is over. Right. So a common misconception is I still have coverage, so that thing is that policy's period is up, right?
Okay.
Well, the answer there is no.
Because you changed your use of the property, or?
Because there's a clause in a builder's risk policy that once the building is done and it's no longer under construction, coverage ceases. Literally, and so the insurance company doesn't want to tell you that because they're still collecting the premium. Right. But actual coverage stops.
Okay.
And so the triggers for that stop is it's somebody moves in.
Yep.
Or you get a permit to occupy it, right?
Okay.
Or there's really no construction happening anymore and you're just waiting for those things to trigger, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of gray there.
Right.
So what I tell people, my clients, is you need to give me a heads up when you're nearing the end of that project so I can get you a fully occupied policy, right?
Right.
And so that's kind of where the builder's risk stops. And now we need to go buy a standard property policy that's going to cover for an occupied building.
So if you really don't change the type of and notify your insurance company, get the correct policy, you stop the renovation, everything, you put the new kitchen in, the new baths, everything's good, and you start renting it out. The second that tenant moves in and the next day they cause a grease fire in their kitchen, you might not be covered.
Yeah,
wow.
No coverage.
Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, that's scary.
Absolutely, yeah.
And because I know how well, most of my clients communicate when stuff is done, right?
You know how it goes too in this kind of line of work. Time is absolutely money. And I mean, I'll tell you, everybody they don't understand why we didn't get the place rented. Why isn't it rented? We finished construction 2 days ago.
Right.
Why aren't you showing tenants the place? Why don't we have somebody sign a lease? Just slap a tenant in there.
The bank's asking, the bank is asking.
Right. We got a debt to coverage ratio. We got to hit that. So yeah, I mean that's.
So there's a great endorsement that you can buy that our office always puts on builder's risk. It's called a permission to occupy, and all your broker has to do is ask for it.
Okay.
And so what it allows you to do is, so when you don't tell the agent and it's still on that builder's risk, you do have coverage.
Okay.
So it's an endorsement that as agents we can buy. So again, we specialize in real estate, so it's common practice for us. For agents that are more homeowners and personal lines carriers, they may not know about that stuff, so make sure you ask.
Well, we really hope that was super helpful for you as you continue to flip houses. Now you know a little bit more about how to keep them insured. For more on this type of topic, learning all about insurance in real estate, check out this video right here.